might get an echo if it's working because I'm just going to take something out. Hello, 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. No. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let's try another one. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Oh well, it's very faint though. Right, hang on a minute. The thing is, I can hear train sounds. I can't hear myself at all. One, two, 1 2. Get me back. I don't know how to turn these bloody sounds off. Right, I'm going to try another one, see what happens. No, that's the same, isn't it? You can actually, I can't hear me at all. I'm getting a horrible sound. Is that any better anyway? I don't know what you're hearing, I really don't know. Yeah, it might not be echoing now. I've just put a plug back in. Hopefully it's not echoing. In fact, why isn't that going? Well, that's weird. On my monitor, it's not even showing anything. It's showing something that shouldn't be. Oh, hang on. It should be up here somewhere. That's better. Right. Yeah, I'll have to work on it during the week. As I said, I only set it up today, this morning. Well, I should have gone online and done a test to myself. Right, have I missed anyone with all that? Bello, Mike, Stephen, Mark. Right. Right, as you know, there was no stream last week. Sorry about that, but I was absolutely... didn't have COVID. I just had the bug that's been going around. And it's knocked my legs and my head to bits. And my stomach was going up and down like a yo-yo. But... I got over it, but I've been tired all week because I'm not sleeping that well at the moment. I'm a lot better. In fact, except for my legs, but my legs always ache. I'm pretty much fine now. Right, this layout, some of you will know it. This is the layout I used to have in the sitting room before I got this back room now. I very rarely had any trouble with that layout, the track wise. Everything seemed to be really good. But in fact, let's pull it down a bit. Might be a bit better. Am I a bit louder now, by the way? Hello, by the way. Yeah, I'm a lot better. I haven't touched anything in this room since nearly a fortnight now. I bought a Windows 11 computer about a fortnight ago, and then I saw on eBay Windows computers for £50. Well, in fact, 55, and I got it for 50. So that's what's running this tonight. But I only got it yesterday, and with having to put stuff on and tweaking it. Yeah, that's Duchess of Hamilton, which is in the National Railway Museum. And Hamilton is my partner's surname. That's another reason we bought it. I'm still waiting for a Whittingham. Trying to think. Shirley's still in hospital, but she's getting a lot better. Her legs are healing, and she's starting to get out of bed and walk a bit now. And they don't think she'll have to go into this other hospital for to get her legs working, they think she'll be alright. So hopefully within maybe a couple of weeks she'll be out. But she's definitely going to be there for another couple of weeks, I would think. What else is there? My daughter's got a driving test on Friday. Keep off the roads. And I mean that most sincerely. Nah, she's not very confident, so I don't think she'll pass. I love her to, but I don't think she does. She will. But if she does, she's going to buy a car and she's going to take me here, there and everywhere, so I hope she passes. I wonder if she can get a car on, if she passes Friday, get a car Friday afternoon after it, and she could take me down to Ali Pali. Have a good start for her. That would be good. No, I don't want to go to Ali Pali actually. I'd rather go to Whalley. So we'll see about Whalley, I think. Yeah, good luck, Carol. I was going to say something else about. Oh, I'm going on not strike, but I'm. Oh, congratulations, Simon. 28 years. I've been with Shirley 31, 32. Either 32 or 33 years I've been with Shirley. And don't ask me what date, because I haven't got a clue. We started going together. We're not married, so it's a matter of thingy. Have you seen what Crank has done? Which is exactly what I knew was going to happen. She's put out wear the masks another fortnight, at least. I knew it was going to happen. And that's me politics over for today. Me gripe. But on Monday, when it should have been no mask, I'm not wearing a mask. You can throw me off the buses, throw me out of shops, I'm not wearing a mask. Yeah, she has lost the plot. I've got on buses, not even thinking about the mask, and got about halfway home and I sorry, not put it on now. Going down next week, first part of space will be 25. Oh, stop making me jealous, Mark. Can't wait. Well, it'll be a while, but I can't wait to see that. Even just the boards of the layout to see how big that is. Have you thought of a track plan yet? Because that was my biggest trouble. Because I thought when I moved into this room, I knew I was going to lose a bit because of the freezer. I couldn't sort of go over the top of the freezer because it's a chest freezer. So I knew I was going to have to sort of go diagonally across. But Carol decided she wanted a lady shed. Or a woman shed. So she's got a woman shed in this room 4x4. And she's got a wood lathe in there. She's also got, what's that thing called? A bandsaw. Oh, she's got loads of stuff. So, but at the moment she's filled it up with garbage at the moment, so she can't even get in there. But I think she's doing on her cricket. She'll be doing fridge magnets. So she's been to the works and come home with some fridge magnet thingies. Right, what's this one? I'm thinking 4 lanes, but now I've got more ideas. Any ideas welcome. Yeah, give me half of the space. I'll help you lay the track on your side. I'm so envious, really am. Right, as far as the track goes, my track, I've basically just got one side to do, which is basically 2 curves either end and straight all the way down. So now it's getting a little bit warmer in this room as well. I'm hoping by this time next week, hopefully, I'm not promising, that I might have some trains running. I've had a big in fact that's what I've been doing a lot this week. Lidl's had these, you know, the foldable crates. Well, I bought 14 of them. So all my locos now are in these crates, all at one end piled up, plus 2 printers, 3D printers. So everything's away, so I've got to now take them down to get the ones I want to run when I do start running. But as I said, it won't take me long to finish the track. Then I've got to wire at least the droppers in. I've got some of them done, and they're connected, so it's just a matter of doing a couple more and testing. Right, it's a creative Haven. Yeah, it is. We've all got hobbies that we do a lot. I mean, Carol's into the cricket thing, and that's t-shirts, mugs, tops. She hasn't done hats yet, baseball caps, but she wants to. She etches glass with it. What else? What else? It's an absolutely amazing machine. You ever see a video on it? Look it up. Cricut. Cricut. I call it crew cut. And then Shirley's into knitting, crocheting, cross stitch, dressmaking. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, but Stephen got I don't know how many mugs she actually ended up with. We had a couple of failures, and then she eventually got one out the day that Stephen came up to take us through to Glasgow. I think it was probably still warm, having come out of the heated press, mug press. I think I'll get another one done, but in a different one at some stage shortly. I was even thinking of changing the name of my channel. I've had so much time sitting in the sitting room, basically doing bugger all sort of thing. Well, I've been doing a lot of stuff on the computers, I'm trying to fix one, because I want to try putting Windows 11 on it, even though it shouldn't go on it. But there are ways, lots of ways. I've also, something else I've bought over the last fortnight is, I'll show you if I can get it to the, I don't know if I can actually get it near enough to the camera. You have to see if I can. I'll have to hold it. Alright, here we go. Oh, the lead's too short. Right, it's a Stream Deck anyway, and I've been playing with that. And that'll be going back through with me later now, because there's things I want to do, but at the moment I don't know how. No, I've watched loads of videos and they keep going on about you can do this, you can do that, but they don't actually, the ones I've seen anyway, haven't actually told you how to do it. I had a thing that changed sounds. So, like, I could change my voice into either being in a cave, which probably is what I sound like tonight, and like a baby, you know, all the sort of normal stuff. But I also had one which was in 4 parts, I think, or 3 anyway. Knock on a door, a squeaky door opening, then a slam. But I think I've got a funny feeling I found another one for the beginning, and that was quite good. But I want to be able to put, you know, like congratulations up on the screen whenever I want to, sort of thing. But every time I try something, it doesn't seem to work properly, and that's the problem. I thought it'd be a lot easier than just putting screens. I mean, I can change from that screen, and I come straight back to it because of possibly no noise, no sound on the other one. I can go from that screen to that one, just a touch of a button, as opposed to having to use the mouse to get a little button to turn the picture off of me. Right, what else have we got? Oh, and I can also turn the actual start streaming by using that. I've got a button I press, and if I press it now, it'll stop the stream. So I'll be using that at the end. Four lanes. Yeah, I'd like 4 lanes. Now, I was going to just have these 2 outside lanes and then all sort of sidings and stuff to be able to put more stuff on the layout. But I've decided I'm going to have a third, possibly, it depends if it fits in okay, a third loop. And what I'm hoping to do with that is like what I wanted to do before, have a shuttle. But we'll see on that. I've been talking to Stephen about it, and one of the ones not that happy about doing, but I don't know. I just wish you could use more than one controller. If you could, I could easily do it. I could use my Z21 for the major work, and then for this other thing I can program into Railmaster, you know, like lights on, start engine, all, you know, everything, and go forward sort of thing at 10 miles an hour, and you can do all this sort of stuff. It's amazing. And there's a guy on YouTube called Brian Hughes, and if you've got problems, give him a ring, send him an email, and he'll sort it. He'll even come onto your computer and sort it if you need to, which I know it would be safe with him. That's all he does all day long. Problems for users. Amazing guy. He's obviously retired. I don't think I've ever seen his face. But he's a great guy. I asked him about something, must be about a year ago now, and he got back to me. It was an email, and he got back to me within less than a day, and the next thing was he made a video about it, and it was on Railmaster. You only get like 8 buttons to press, sort of thing, and obviously that's not a lot of good when you've got about 24 sounds. So he showed me how you could add another 8. Yeah, it's got this. It's one of these that's got a word that he keeps saying. That's the only thing that annoys me about him. But other than that, it's, you know, brilliant. And I don't know. He's quite in with the team that does Railmaster, so if he finds something, he tells them, and you can virtually guarantee that they'll look into it and either give him the information that he needs, or in the next update it will be in the update, which is brilliant. Trouble is, his layout of late is getting so packed of all these things that he's put on it. It's about time I think he started taking some off, so it's a clearer picture when he goes on it. It's got these symbols of trains and whistles and you name it all over it. Yeah, how many we got? How are we doing? 5, 8 and 5. Don't forget to hit the like buttons, boys and girls. Where is it? I've lost it. I've always lost it. Oh, we've got 7. 7 out of 8. That's not bad going. Could have had a dislike in that as well. Never mind. I don't care. Trying to think what else I haven't really done anything. That's a problem. I've done no printing. In fact, there won't be any printing done for at least a week. But I've got a bridge to do for Stephen, so I'm gonna have to start sometime. I can't even say I need Carol to go away so I can take it in the sitting room. Because if she goes away, I've got to go and visit Carol. Shirley, then that's half, in the middle of the day. It mucks me up. Yeah, I saw that. Thought, oh, I better get 500 odd quid back in the bank. Because if that's out, I wouldn't have thought it would be too long, or I'm not certain, but I would have thought the TFE, no, TPE, Transport for England, that'll do. I would have thought that would be out, but that's supposed to be Novemberish. Or that would be that they'll definitely have even if I haven't got any more track laid, I've only got the one oval that will be going round. That will definitely be going round with hopefully 4 cameras. I don't know how this machine's going to work out with the cameras yet. I've only got the one on. And that's the cat outside the door meowing its head off. Right, what else? Yeah, that layout must be that's there. I did that when Shirley was in hospital first time. So that's what, about 4 years before COVID, so that's 2 years. I think a year before that. So it's about 3.5 years old, that one, I think, something like that. But as I said, the track on that, even though it was all, there was no flexi track used on that at all. That was all because I knew it wasn't going to be staying there. And that's all set track, Hornby set track, possibly a bit of Pico or whatever. Oh right, you lucky sod. I saw the Caledonian Sleeper today again, and stopped in our station was a Class 43, if they are a Class 43, cross country on its way into Edinburgh. Obviously no spare platforms. The trouble is there's too many trees to take a picture. Oh, also, now I'm not certain which one it was because, as I said, I was through trees and that. We also had either I think it's a 700 which I got, or 70, or is it a 58 that's like 2 Class 20s back to back or front to front, whichever way you want to put it. It's either one of them two. That went through it just after the cross country left. Went the other way, going towards you lot. There's the old ice cream van. I saw that the other day when I was packing me boxes. I've got empty shelves. Well, I've got one virtually empty shelf except for 2 sheets of printer glass and a oversized Hogsmeade station. But I'm keeping that because it's sentimental. That was one of the first big things I ever did on the printer. Shame it came out wrong size wise, but that was my fault. Trying to think what else we've got. How are we doing? Oh, I'm not doing bad. That's halfway. I don't know if anyone's on tonight. Is Ollie on tonight? Anyone know? Because as I say, in the back room, I turned off notifications so it doesn't come up on the screen or anything stupid. Is this pre? Yeah, this is definitely a really old one because this is pre me getting stuff off Carol's boss. Oh, I can hear a train, and it's freight. I'll finish at 5 too, just in case. Anyway, I'll probably need the loo by then. Right, no one else come on for ages. Come on. Well, I've lost one. Down to 7. But then, there you go. Haven't seen anything yet. If anyone else is on, I'm trying to think who else comes on a Wednesday sometimes. No, Lee said Thursday, but he didn't. He did it Friday, I think. Tim and his adventures and Lego. I don't know what night he's on. If he's coming on this week. At the moment, you can't tell when he's going to be on. No, that's all I can think of on the Wednesday. Sam's Trains was on before I came on. Is he on tonight? Oh no, I think he's a Thursday, Stephen. I think, I'm not certain. There was a guy before, he came up, started doing a Wednesday, but he seems to have stopped again now. He did about 2 well, definitely did 1 Wednesday. Oh, we got a red sky. Get the camera out. Who else? Who else? Nah, can't think. Anyway, I've kept all the stuff. Yeah, I thought it was. I've kept, well, say 99% of the stuff I bought at the show is still in a box. I put it all in. So I'm got looking for that. I haven't done any soldering, so I haven't done any of the chips yet. That's on the 47 and the 31. But I think I'll try and get them done by next week so they can at least run with the stuff I bought. When I was emptying the boxes, I had sort of A4 or document boxes. When I was emptying them, the things I found that I didn't realise I had. How's your layout and stuff coming on, Mike? Or Mike, I think, isn't it, Mike? Have you getting anywhere yet? Have you emptied the room yet? Come to think of it. Doopy doopy doo doo. Should put my cap on and the mask. You might recognise me, Mike. Thought it was quite funny. We must have been stood there, and you stood, left of us and that for about 15-20 minutes before you started to go away, and we spoke. Everyone spoke to you. That was quite funny. Oh, what I did miss. Remember where the guitar was? Just at the back of Jenny's. I missed the hamburger. Oh no, the hot dog. I wish I'd seen that. I've seen it, and obviously people have put videos up with it in. I wish I'd actually seen it live. Oh, you're putting a helixes in. Oh, bloody hell. I was thinking about having a garden layout with a 2 dirty great big, or at least 1 dirty great big helix. Oh. 3 hours later it gets to the bottom. What, when you went away? Yeah, well, when you went away, they were bringing out boxes. If I can't remember if you saw it, I think you did. At the stand to the right of that, and when we all split up, we went there and looked in the box, and that's where I found all these tankers, these long tankers. £5 each. What else? I bought something else as well. Oh, it's another hopper wagon, but it's slightly different to the others, so I probably won't use it on that lot, or I could. It's a heritage rail wagon, run what I like. Be quite funny, a TPE going around a heritage, but it'd be on the main line. Thanks. I haven't had a drink yet. That's not bad going. 32 minutes and another drink. I lost a cup of coffee today. I actually spent less than I thought I was going to, but that rule 1. What about rule 1? That's mainly because Carol bought the one thing that probably would have cost me money, and that was the Black 5. I only actually bought one loco. I got 3. I got a Black 5 that Carol bought. I got a Class 31 for 20 quid, which with a quick maintenance jobber runs fine. Yeah, sorry, yeah, I get you now. I thought you were talking about rule 1. Nick. Cat's clawing its way, or trying to get in. She's not getting in. And Stephen bought me up a Class 47, which I still haven't. I think I did. I can't remember if I did anything to that. I've had the top off. I think I've got to clean the armature and that, so that'll be a job. All right, I know what you're on about. Yeah. See, if I put helixes in here, which I don't see the point of doing, it would only be going up about 2 levels, I would think, or whatever, and I wouldn't be able to get in and out the room for the helixes. I really thought when I got this room I'd have a lot more space, and that's not, even if I had the bit where Carol's taken over. I need her room. Her room's the opposite to this. The bit I'm in is narrow, or narrower, whereas the far end in here is wide, and it's opposite in her room. If they put a wall down the middle instead of thingy in it, ins and outs. Put magnets under the locos and metal under the track. That'll work. Make it easier. Same principle that Jenny was using on her upside down. See, yeah, I'm always going on. I'd love to have had or been able to use N-gauge. This would, this room then wouldn't matter. I didn't realise how small N-gauge was until I went to the show, because I'd seen obviously stuff in local shops, but didn't it didn't compute. But now I've actually seen them at the show, and I thought, bloody hell. What I'd really love, and depending on how much I can get one for, I'd love either a T, or I don't know if it's a T or a TT setup. Obviously it would have to be DC. There's no way I could fit a chip into that unless it was a plug-in chip and you didn't take anything off it. I could have that going around my computer. Yeah. I've got a video that I did in this room. I don't know how long ago, but I just brought out, I don't know, I think it's about 13 or 14 coaches. I don't even know what local was running it, but that ran okay. Just one loco, not double-headed. I'll dig that one out and possibly throw up. Blech. So that must be tea. It's smaller than N. It's like a cigar. You know the cigar tubes you used to get with like King Edwards, or King Edwards, in fact, the cigars. They're about that size. The ones I'm on about. In fact, what was the guitar? Wasn't that the gauge I'm on about? The guitar in the hot dog. It's definitely TT isn't what I'm on about between N and OO anyway. So it must be just T then. Hang on, what we got up here? TT 12mm. What's that? Track gauge. That sounds huge. T. It's T. Track gauge is 3mm. There you go. Even I can find out things without going too far away. Yeah, it could be that. T. Depends if it's American, is it? European is 3mm or something. No, hang on. Let's go around that. I'm lost in the chart. Yeah, I thought that was amazing. You know, obviously we could see that from Jennings, and I thought, oh, I'll have to go and have a look at that. So I belted off and had a quick look, and forgot about that. I never even saw the hot dog. And apparently, before we all met up, Carol, I and Stephen went for coffee and had a sit down, and about four seats away was Leslie Gilpin, apparently. Or was that after the meet? I don't know now. Ooh. Is it? Okay. Thanks for that. I was going to say something then. That's blown me. What the heck was I going to say? Yeah. Sorry, I've lost the words. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, it's definitely clear up day tomorrow. I'll take the computer down, move the screen, and all this lot, and then that gives me the whole side. I can then take everything off what's left on here, and hopefully, if it's not too cold in here tomorrow, I'll try and get the track done at least. As I said, it won't take me long. All we cork I think's cut, and if it isn't, it doesn't take long to cut a bit of cork. I know I've got enough to do the two ends, so it'll only be straight bits, so those shouldn't take long. And I've got a big enough roll to wallpaper the house. Now I have a question for anyone that's got a Black 5 that doesn't work. If they have they got a engine motor type, or if they have got a... Thanks, Mike. I'm not interested if it's a tender driven. I need a main body driven. I need a piece. Can't get one from Peter's Spares or the Plate Lendons, is it, in Wales? Neither have got it. That's the normal when I want something. And it's just a piece of metal with two holes in it. One little one, one big one. Goes on the back of the motor. And I've had other motors that have got the same thing, but none of my A4s seem to have it. They have a plastic one. Britannia class has the same thing, but it's shorter and wider, and the holes wouldn't match up either, so I can't even file that down. If I filed it down, I'd have to drill the bigger hole bigger, elongate the hole or something like that. But I did print off a piece that I've half done, so I'm hoping when I get round to it that'll work. If not, I'll have to buy another Black 5 and not tell Carol. I've already bought one, but it was tender driven, but I don't care. Right. So he's done that. Interesting. Brian, how did it go for you at the show, come to think of it? If you're still here. Wake up, Brian. I'm the only one allowed to sleep. Oh, I had a weird dream last night. I was somewhere, and don't ask me where, because I can't remember, even if I knew. I was walking up the road to get a bus, up a hill, and yeah, correct. And a bullied Southern Region came down, right, on the road, no track, on the road, went past me, down, turned, came back up, did a 3-point turn down bloody wide road, and came back up, and I eventually got to the bus stop, and I put my bag down, and all these hello sleeping collectibles. That's a new name, never seen that one before. And welcome. And I put my bag down because all these other ones had come in, and I went to get my camera. I had no camera, it had gone. So I went for me, probably the other way around, went for me video camera, not to be seen, went for me normal camera, not to be seen. Felt in my pockets, I still had my wallet, or whatever you want to call it, but when I took it out it was empty. My bus pass to get home wasn't there. The rest didn't matter so much, but at least I wanted my bus pass. So I ended up going through this gap in the buildings. There was a sort of like hotel behind, and it was owned by a guy that I knew. And I said, can I use your phone? I need to phone the police. I'll do it for you. Well, this week there's no trains because I'm redoing my track. Hopefully next week there will be. Toy collector and reviewer in content. Oh, it won't be. Oh well. Like and subscribe, as they say. I'll have to look her up after the stream, pal. Sleeping collectibles. Do you want to put a link? Oh, you can't. If one of the moderators could put a link into his site, his channel, I mean, that would be good. I was actually looking at a auction site, an actual auction, whatchamacallit, and they had got an email from not Smith, I keep saying that, Rails of Sheffield, saying, oh, it's lot number 458 of this toy auction, jewellery and toy auction, I think it was. but the number that they got wasn't. But the amount of cars and not so much trains, it didn't seem to have a lot of trains, but a few, but the newer trains, believe it or not, were cheaper than the older ones, which I didn't believe that. I don't understand that. Or that was their sort of estimate, so I might see if I can watch the auction. Thank you, Stephen. Right, let's just check it. Oh, come on, Melcy. How are we doing? Yep, that'll do. Thank you. Yeah. Now, this is mainly a chat channel. Well, it is at the moment because I'm not doing a lot. But normally I do 3D printing. Well, they probably had Corgi. I've never even heard of that a lot, but they had a massive page after page of cars and things. What do I do? 3D printing, running of trains, yapping. Sometimes we build trees. And other times we don't. Anyway, how are we doing? Right. Anyone want to say what they're doing at the moment? Anything exciting? Before I shut down? I'm going to have a rub down with a wet sponge. I can't even remember where this auction was either. And the emails are through in another room on another computer, so I can't even go and get that. Might say something, waiting for glue to dry, not paint. That's the point. Where's Lee today? Is he lurking? I was watching a guy yesterday pouring water into this his layout. Okay, Stephen, we'll talk about that later. And it looked really good. He'd obviously been either in his fish tank and taken out a load of the pebbles. The whole bed was this, and it really good. It's really wide, so he must have used some amount of the stuff. Me, if it's talking about me, you're very lucky if I'll thingy on Facebook. I don't like Facebook. I use the Messenger and that's about it. And I play a couple of games on there. Driving that bus in your dream, yeah. Yeah. It was the amount of locals that came down the road though, and the thing was there was no track. And there was no ruts where the actual wheels had come down the road, and I don't know how. It shows you, but it stopped me sleeping. I couldn't sleep for the rest of the night. That was about 3:30 in the morning. So I've been up today since 3:30, and I'm absolutely shattered. Hopefully I'll sleep tonight, but past experiences I won't. Oh, that's the point. Just thought, Carol bought me a bus for my birthday at the show, didn't she? A Lothian bus. I might have that on. That's never been shown on here. Something I haven't shown. Gee. Next week we have something to show. If the trains aren't running. I'll run the bus backwards and forwards in front of the screen. I'll get a bit of laminate. Right, how are we doing? Oh, we've got 10, 5 and 10. That's double the amount. Everyone's clicking twice today. No, don't do that. You cancel them. Yeah. Trying to work out what I'm going to run next week. Even if I only have one, I'll have at least 2 going around. I think, even if I haven't got. I mean, no, I want one going around with all the stuff I just bought, don't I? So I've got to get the other one. Might even have a bit of siding because just throw a bit of track on just for it to go into. Right, said Fred. What's that in? Oh. Clocks are right, that's fine. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. And hopefully next week we'll have more to either talk about and watch. So everyone take care. See you on, you railroaders. Sorry Lee, couldn't resist it. Or whatever he says. Bye for now. Bye.